There has, of course, been a massive breach at Sony Pictures regarding personal information for many employees, as well as a lot of information on money earned by not just employees, but maybe like different films and different distribution plans. And it seems now that the hackers may have sent an extortion email to the Sony executives 3 days before the attack. A lot of people are questioning whether this, well, some people think that this might be from North Korea or North Korean hackers in retaliation for the new James Franco and Seth Rogen movie. I don't think that's true. I mean, judging by the demands for money that was made right before the attack.
Yeah, although they do seem to be pro whatever these guys did. Or girls.
I feel like the North Korean thing is suspicious because it seems like either a cover or something that is trying to lead you away from
the real thing.
The real thing.
Yeah, it reminds me of when there's looting after, or just like rioting after Lakers games in LA. A lot of those people, I would say the majority, have nothing to do with the game or any of the fans.
Yeah.
So it just seems like too perfect, too coincidental, and also the demanding of money. That's not really something a government would do. I mean, North Korea is kind of like kind of government, but still.
Yeah. I mean, even
you're gonna
hackers.
get hacked, by the way, for saying that.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Fine.
Yeah.
Look, you'll see how much money I'm making, and you won't be impressed.
I have a theory. I mean, I haven't looked at all the documents, but there is a possibility that this could be actually part of the promotion for the interview, for the movie that they're talking about.
I've actually had discussions about that. It's interesting, although some of the stuff that was leaked is a little...
It seems
a little creepy.
More not harmless, some of the stuff that was leaked.
Well,
because it was employees' personal information. These are not even people who are on the screen. They're people in production. And that's really uncool to do.
Yeah, and they also released like the names that celebrities use when they go undercover, which I'm going to read off an email right now. Sarah Michelle Gellar's alias is Neely O'Hara, and Tom Hanks checks in into hotels under Harry Lauder or Johnny Madrid. Tobey Maguire is Neil Deep. I don't know why that sounds dirty, but it really does. Deborah Messing, Ava Harper, Taye Diggs is Scott Diggs, which is actually his name. And Daniel Craig is Olin Williams in homage to his grandfather. So, I mean,
what was that Tom Hanks one again? Johnny Madrid?
Johnny Madrid. I'm just gonna check in under Tom Hanks.
I like that idea. I think that's fantastic.
It's got a Carlos Danger.
It does. It totally does. Well, it's a little scary though, because like I was talking about this last night, and we were talking about how many times I've had to get a new ATM card because I shopped somewhere that was hacked, and they need to send me a new thing, and it's actually getting a little scary because they can kind of hack anything. I mean, not that that's ever going to change. It won't, but it's...
Yeah, I think for the evidence for it not to be a hoax, there are other things like they talk about how there's wage inequality. If these are real people and all this information is real, there's significant wage inequality. But also, I clicked on something that was obviously clickbait, but they leaked the employee complaints. The main employee complaints. There are pages and pages and pages of this. And one of the main complaints is that they're making Adam Sandler movies. They continue to make substandard Adam Sandler movies. Now, if this is a hoax, that's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
These movies are terrible. I don't want to work on them.
I'm sorry, that's hysterical.
Jack and Jill was subpar.
It's not just one person complaining about that. It's multiple people.
Oh my God.
So
okay, that's funny. A lot of this is not funny.
So
oh my God. Yeah, this is pretty. This though would be a pretty intense length to go to if you were talking about promoting a film. Not that we haven't done viral stuff before, but I'm sorry, that's just really funny.
It's pretty complicated. Yeah.
I'm going to go back to our earlier theory that this is a group of hackers unaffiliated with Sony or North Korea, and this is just it's too opportune. I mean, they got this letter out. The English is a little weird, which maybe they're trying to sound like someone who doesn't speak English, or maybe they don't speak English. We've got great damage by Sony Pictures. The compensation for it, monetary compensation we want. Pay the damage or Sony Pictures will be bombarded as a whole. You know us very well. We never wait long. You'd better behave wisely. From God's Apstis.
Right.
Emphasis was my own.
There's no way to pay. I mean, they don't give them a PayPal address. They don't give them an amount.
Yeah.
How are they supposed to pay this ransom if
They don't know who to
they
pay.
don't know who to pay from this really badly written ransom?
Guardians
note.
of Peace.
I really like your
GOP.
dramatic reading, though.
That's good.
That was
really good.
I wanted to sound as outraged as possible. So we still don't know who this is or where it's from. It's probably not North Korea. But we did see that Sony Pictures CEOs Michael Linton and Chairman Amy Pascal and other executives did get this email a little bit before the attack, so probably continue on. What do you think, audience, of, well, also not, we have the security breach, but we also have some kind of funny details leaked about not so great Adam Sandler movies. Let us know below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.